Alrighty. This feels weird. This feels real weird. I haven't been live on Twitch in like fucking 8 months, something like that, probably longer. It's been a long time. Uh, yeah, so I decided just to kind of come back and stream a little bit. Yeah, you sniped me, man. You got me. Oh, I decided to come back and do just like some random stuff, I guess, because I feel like part of the reason I stopped was because I didn't really have a concrete like schedule of things, so I would just get super super low when trying to stream because I would just do it whenever, and it was like I didn't know what to do. So I have a schedule up now. And I have a couple ideas of what I want to do. So Sundays, I wasn't actually going to stream today originally. I was going to wait until Tuesday to start. But essentially, Sundays are going to be a consistent streamer. Helps me stay sane. Sundays are going to be just like this, as the title says, free day. Just chilling around, doing whatever. I'll probably just swap around between games and stuff like that. But yeah, or just do whatever, look around the interwebs, but probably mostly just random games. um Tuesdays I'm going to actually be doing a Heart Gold playthrough, Pokemon Heart Gold. I'm going to be doing a starter only run. Not like in one stream. Oh, I'm peaking a little bit. I'm going to turn my mic down. That's probably a little bit better. I'm not going to be doing like a speed run or anything like that. It's just going to be like every Tuesday until it's finished kind of thing. Yeah, just it's a pretty simple challenge. It's not like any of the crazy stuff that some speed runners or people do, but starter only actually isn't all that bad. It sounds difficult, yeah, but it's not that bad. It's especially depending on which starter you choose. I'm going to choose Chikorita because it is by far the worst starter to choose for Heart Gold. And I want to make it difficult on myself. I just did an Emerald starter only run. I did Mudkip, and it was one of the most pathetically easy things ever. Just Mudkip is so unbelievably broken in Gen 3. So I that one was easy. I was like, I would normally want to do something like an Emerald challenge run, but because I just did one on my own time, yeah. Cyndaquil is actually like the best starter. Gen 3 starters all broken? Not really. Like, Blaziken is really good, but Torchic as a starter, because the thing mainly you gotta worry about is the early game. And in the early game, Torchic is just a nightmare. Like your first four gyms are either just basic damage or weaknesses. Like your first gym is a weakness because it's rock type. Your second gym is just fighting type, so it doesn't really matter all that much in terms of benefits. Your third gym is electric. Your fourth gym is fire, and your fifth gym is normal. So by the time you actually get a type advantage, it's the fifth gym, unless you manage to grind out Combuskin before the first gym and then get a fighting type move. But yeah, Mudkip's advantages are absolutely insane because obviously you've got a first gym advantage. Second gym, you don't have an advantage, but you don't have a weakness either. Third gym, you have an advantage because by that point you should probably have Marshtomp and you'll be ground type, so electric is no problem. Fourth gym, you have two advantages because you're water ground against fire and also if 4 times resistance to it. Fifth gym is no weakness, but no weakness, but also no strength, but it doesn't really matter. Sixth gym being flying, again, doesn't really affect you. Seventh gym doesn't really affect you, and eighth gym is, again, you're just not gonna be doing much damage to it, but like it's not hard, to say the least. And Swampert's final move set, you can learn some pretty good moves to help with the Elite Four. So yeah, it didn't take all that long. I think it took me a total of 8 hours to go through Emerald with starter, but it's gonna take, I anticipate, significantly longer to go through Heart Gold with it, especially doing Chikorita. But yeah, the movesets will probably be a little bit crazy for Heart Gold, but for Emerald they weren't too bad. Like the I think like the weirdest move I had on the Swampert was like Brick Break. Like that's a move I would never have on Swampert usually. But other than that, it was pretty standard. Um, yeah, like there really wasn't too much else that went crazy for that. But yeah. Well, I don't really know. Oh no, I wasn't even finished. Sorry, I did Sunday is a chill stream. Tuesday is Heart Gold playthrough, and Thursdays are actually going to be, at least right now, it's going to be a Cyberpunk playthrough, just kind of like generic stuff because I haven't actually fully played through that game. I've played through a decent part of it, and then my save file got all weird, so I started again, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just start completely fresh, and just play from the beginning and do it. I'm not going to be doing mods necessarily just because, again, I haven't even done the game vanilla yet. So, yeah, I'll probably just start with that. Like I said, it's more than likely that. I haven't made a decision of anything else yet. So, as far as I know, it's going to be Cyberpunk. So, yeah, Tuesday's Pokemon Heart Gold, Thursday's Cyberpunk, Sunday is just kind of chill day, play whatever. And I think that's important because ultimately, for me, my problem was that I was trying to play games that I actively wanted to play outside of streaming. So like I would try and stream, like back when I was getting started, I tried streaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is a game that I found myself really wanting to play outside of streaming. And what ended up happening was I got super stressed and frustrated because I would like come back in and I would be a lot further, and it's like I obviously didn't have like a huge audience. I still don't have a huge audience or anything, but it's like, you know, if someone's coming on for consistency and they come on to watch you play a game, like all of a sudden you're like so much further than you were from the last stream. You know, I did some off-stream mining, as it were, but it's like doing that, you end up in a position where you just feel super. You feel like this responsibility to not play the games that you want to play. So for me, coming back meant that I need to come up with a schedule where I'll play some games that I'm okay putting off for a couple of days before I continue on. Doesn't mean I can't think about things. Like for Heart Gold, it doesn't mean I can't like research approaches or things like that. But for the actual game itself, I'm not going to play it until Tuesday. For Cyberpunk, same thing. Like I can have thoughts about what I want to do, but I'm not going to play it until Thursday. Because that way it maintains consistency, right? So that was the biggest thing. And it also frees me up to play the games that I want to play. Like on Sundays, I can just stream whatever I want. Like if I want to play some Persona, doesn't really matter how far along I am in Persona 5, I can just stream it. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to stream Pokemon Violet, but I would have had to wait too long for a capture card. Exactly. It's like, yeah, it'd be an awesome game to stream, or like you could play another playthrough of it later on, but it's like by that time you've already beaten the game, right? Chances are you've already gone through and beaten the main story at the very least. So what is there to do? The post-game content? Well, everybody's going to come in and they're not going to have any idea what's going on. Right? It's like it's the big frustrating part about it. But I think that overall, I want to be able to play the games that I want to play. I don't want to be restricted. But at the same time, I want to have some kind of consistent content schedule so that I can say, hey, yeah, if you come in on Tuesdays, we're doing this. If you come in on Thursdays, we're doing this. Because if somebody wants to show up for that, it's like, there you go. Pokemon isn't too bad of a game to stream, at least because of the extra content and team building. Yeah, that's true. Especially, yeah, if you go hard for a lot of the post game content, especially for older games, like if you just did like a playthrough of Emerald and then ended up going into the Battle Frontier, or even Heart Gold for that matter, like if you go into the Battle Frontier after the fact, there's like literally at least tens, if not hundreds of hours of just playing through the post-game Emerald content. So like there's a ton for that. But even Scarlet and Violet too, yeah. Because I mean Terra raids are great to kind of go through and grind out materials and whatnot, and shiny hunting is a thing that a lot of people watch on here. Like, yeah, there's a ton of it. So, yeah, I don't know. I might stream Pokemon Scarlet or Violet at some point. I don't have a capture card, but I do actually have a HDMI to USB adapter that I just plugged into my computer a little while ago to show my friend a bit of Switch gameplay. And it worked all right. It wasn't the best thing in the world, though. But I mean, it's better than spending like $400 on a capture card I'm barely going to use. Yeah, it's just, so what I would do is I would take the Switch dock, and I would just plug it in on my desk, and I would take the HDMI cable, and instead of outputting it to my monitor, or potentially doing both, because I could use a splitter, but what I would do is I would take the HDMI out from the dock, and it's HDMI to USB, because it can go over USB. And then you just set that up as an input capture in OBS, and you can start streaming. The only reason I recommend a splitter still, though, is because the latency is not amazing for that. So you might want to just have a split so you can go off to a monitor as well. But it would work if you just, again, directly connected it to your PC. It just might not be as... the latency might not be as good. But yeah, I think I paid like $20 for it or something. Yeah, HDMI to USB. Quickly, I'll just like I'll actually get my display going here, so we have something to look at. HDMI to USB. Yeah, something like this would work. I actually think this one right here is what I have, more or less. I actually don't know where mine is. I think it's in one of my drawers somewhere, but yeah, I think this one right here is almost close to exactly the one I have. And yeah, so you just put the USB into your computer, and then the HDMI cable goes into the input. Oh, bro, I'm getting channel promotions. Oh, I've really made it. I've really made it in life. Let's go ahead and mute that person. Now, I had a couple of those people come in on when I was streaming before too. They would come in and offer, if you come to this location, we'll make you famous. It's like, nah, I'm good. Getting action on the first day back. Yeah, you know it, man. All right. Well, since you're here, Zoomy, what should I play? What should I do? I got lots of stuff. I was thinking I might play Hitman. You've never gotten that? Oh, you're lucky, man. You're lucky you've never gotten random solicitors in your chat. Just like, hey, we'll give you lots of money if you just pay us lots of money. Yeah, I was thinking I could play some Hitman, or I could get up Persona as well. It's been a while since I played Persona. Yeah, I can kind of play whatever though. I got a big collection here. I'm not gonna play Heart Gold or Cyberpunk because I've got those lined up. You're very indecisive. So am I, man. That's why I'm asking you. Yeah, I saw you playing Persona the other day in the stream that I missed there. Yeah, you played it for a little bit. We were kind of close in terms of like where we were at. I saw that you're at Second Palace, like you're in the position where you're supposed to steal Madarame's heart. I did that, and I'm now kind of like in the interim before the the third palace would start up. Um, so yeah, I'm just kind of like playing around with like going to get like ramen with friends and whatnot. Um, yeah, so maybe for now, because I remember you were saying that you haven't seen Hitman yet. Because I asked you if you had played it and you hadn't played it. I want to see though. Can I? I don't know if you know how to do this. Is there a way to get my um my display capture to run at 60? Because it is not running at 60 at the moment. I can tell that for sure. I I got game capture running at 60, but for some reason the display capture is not running at 60. I don't know if there's a way to change that. I might not be able to do it now that I'm streaming though. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think this is 60. At least not from where I'm looking, I'm looking over at my second monitor as I'm moving my mouse around. It's definitely not 60. It's very much not 60, but I'm like almost certain that gameplay capture is. Let me quickly start up Hitman and we'll see if it's in 60. It's not like the end of the world if it isn't, but like I mean, in fairness, it might just be because my computer doesn't render the like output window at 60 or like in OBS because it doesn't need to, because I don't technically need to see it in 60. So because the higher frame rate it's got to render in OBS, the worse the performance is going to be overall. All right. It's been a little while since I played Hitman. What are my specs? 3700X for the CPU. I've got a 2070 Super, 16 gigs of RAM. Or no, sorry, not 16, 32. 32 gigs of something or other. I think I'm at 3200. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of like performance heavy parts. How's the audio? Is my mic still peaking? It kind of looks like it's peaking a bit, but I also don't really know where to sit. Okay. I know that the Hitman audio will probably be a little quiet, but that's on purpose. I don't want it to be too loud. Okay, so yeah, the general idea for Hitman, I remember I was describing it to you the one time. It's kind of like what Assassin's Creed should be. Oh, I'm on mobile with speakers, so I probably can't give the best interpretation. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm on my PC with headphones and I can't hear myself at all, so I can't give the best interpretation either. So the general idea for Hitman is basically you go to a given location and you have to assassinate a number of targets, whether that be 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And you get points for the ways that you do it. And in this most recent series of Hitman games, they have like specific challenges for you to accomplish. So like oil lamp, assassinate General Reza Zidane with the oil lamp. Does it have a story? Yeah, it does actually. So it has a story spread across like, well, for World of Assassination, which is what this Hitman series is, Hitman, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3, like the more recent ones starting with 2016, they all have a story that kind of connects to each other. But Hitman's been around since like early 2000s, but those games don't directly connect back. I can see the comedy highlight opportunities already. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff. One of these is literally to kill someone kill like the general by kicking a toilet onto him. Yeah, that's a fun one. Can probably do that one. I've already done it, so it wouldn't give me any additional rewards and XP, but I can do it because I can just quickly reload the save and then do what I want to do. Okay, well, let's get into it. Let's choose which ones I actually want to accomplish, though. I'll do the oil lamp, which I think requires like a wrench or something, so I gotta find that somewhere. And then maybe we'll also do I have one to just assassinate Klaus? Yeah, actually, this one. Kill him with the explosion. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do that. One of the gear items we'll start off with then is ICA remote explosive. And then we'll go in with... do I want to start with a different disguise? Oh, I could actually start in the compound. That would probably be convenient. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So yeah, you can choose your starting location, but you'll notice some of them are locked. It's based on your mastery level for that particular level. You prefer controller for this game? Oh yeah, this game is one of those games that's just kind of like meant for controller. Like it's made with it in mind. Like the mouse and keyboard control for this game is fine. It's not like super bad or anything. The one thing that's annoying though is that the controller input uses the same button for like multiple inputs. Like if you want to drag a body or you want to like hide behind a corner, that's like both the B button. But then on PC, like on mouse and keyboard, they're just bound to two completely different buttons, which is like, that's not a problem. But at the same time, it's convenient being able to just, you know, use the button inputs that you're aware of. And it's like, well, if I know that to drag a body is H, then I'm anticipating being able to like do the other thing that requires the B button, for example, on controller would be the same mapping for mouse and keyboard, which would be H. But it's not, and it gets confusing sometimes. Again, it's not bad control, though. There's definitely worse control in terms of mouse and keyboard from controller. But yeah, I think that ultimately this is a game that's chill enough where controller input is perfectly fine. Yeah, no mental prep is really important in a game where you're like kind of possibly needing to make quick decisions. For me, I usually play kind of casual for this game, so I don't often end up like doing like I'll oftentimes just like create saves, and like if I fuck up I'll just go back and, you know, reload. It's not like the end of the world for me. I have done challenge runs though for this, and there are some challenge, like there's these challenges which are just like the little events that you can perform, but then there's like actual challenges for this game that are actually quite challenging. But yeah, I tend to stray away from those if I'm just trying to like fuck around. But yeah, so depending on your mastery level, like I was saying there, you'll unlock different rewards for a given level. So this is Marrakesh, so there's different rewards here. So you can start in different locations, you can get different items that you can bring in with you. What's cool about the unlocks for certain things like gear is that they'll carry through to other levels too. The locations obviously only apply to that particular level, but things like the remote explosive, I unlocked that on like a completely different level, like way earlier on. But now I have the ability to use it in later levels, which is really cool. So it gives you an incentive to kind of go back and play through, because sometimes you'll have a challenge that you can't complete because you have to unlock the item from a different, you know, level. So it gives you the opportunity to go back, and yeah, different opportunities for completion and a lot of opportunity for replay, because that's the entire idea of Hitman, is that it's only got like 6 levels per game, but like you replay each level like 40 times. To try and go through and get all the challenges. I personally don't play through every single challenge most of the time unless I kind of get bored and want to go back to a given level, just because there's a lot to do. I'll usually get to mastery level 20, and if I feel, because 20 is the maximum mastery level, I'll get to mastery level 20, and if I feel like continuing on that particular level, I'll keep playing, but otherwise I'll just kind of I'll just say screw it and go on to the next level if I feel like doing something new. Like Lego games. Yeah, like Lego games have the ability, like they have a lot of replayability, because, you know, you're able to go back and play free play. There's lots of additional unlocks that you just can't get until you unlock free play, so you can get other characters in there. Same kind of concept here. There's other things that you can't do until you've unlocked certain things, but they're usually pretty lenient. They're not like a ton of stuff locked behind it. Okay, so we start off inside of this area here. Again, this is because this is where I've chosen to start. So what we need is a wrench, and I think that's this here. Perfect. This was a really good starting spot, actually. So you'll see, like, as we walk by people, we get the ability to, like, attack them. We're not actually going to attack this guy, though. We need to get a specific something here. So you wanted to see the toilet one. I'll quickly do the toilet one for you, and I'll save my game real quick so I can reload it after. I've played through this game a lot, so I know how to easily trigger the things that we want to do. So this is also kind of like, if you've played kill them all. If you've played Assassin's Creed, this is like its eagle vision, where you can like see people around you, whatever. The red people are targets, so you can see there's one all the way over there as well, and that is a completely separate target that we have to go get at some point. But for now, we're sticking with this guy. So we're just going to chill in the corner here. The little white circle above his head means that you will be detected even through your disguise. Because obviously I'm disguised as a soldier right now. If I were just in here as a random civilian, they would all escort me off the property, if not kill me immediately. But the ones with the white above their heads are enforcers, and it's because they will recognize you even if you're not, even if you're in uniform, because like they're the heads of whatever. It's like, oh, they'll recognize if they're not their own men or whatever. So yeah, like Persona Vision as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same concept there as well. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for Reza to get down there. Do my little dance, my little spin. Okay, so now that he's down there, we can see the toilet right here. So we'll wait till he gets in position. And goodbye. Bonk. So now, now the general idea is that even though he is killed, we are not suspicious right now because it was an accident kill. So because the toilet went down there and it's considered an accident, we are not considered suspicious. If we had have like shot him in the head and they heard the gunshot, they would have been like, "Oh, we're gonna go investigate that." But yeah, because it was an accident, toilet accident, doesn't count. Hi, Mom. It's good to see you, or it's good to see you in my stream. I'm streaming again for the first time in like 11 months, like I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload this save now. Because I'm going to go ahead and do the actual route that I wanted to do here. Yeah, Mom, that is my friend who lives in Louisiana. I'm not gonna dox the exact location. I'm just gonna say that's where it is. I almost doxed myself in your stream the other day, eh, buddy? All right. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying. Real hero Brian Mom confirmed. Yeah, I'm like small ant. Uh-oh, I've been spotted. Run away. Run away. No. Nothing is wrong. Nothing's wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. So yeah, under normal circumstances, I would usually restart there. You can see in the bottom left corner, there's obviously our mini map, and then there's a little like crossed guns icon. That's the icon that you have for Silent Assassin. If that's green, it means that you're still available for like the Silent Assassin rating, which is kind of like the best rating you can get. It's not being detected by anybody. It's not being... No bodies found that aren't accidents. Obviously, if they're accident kills, then it doesn't matter. Taking a little jog down the halls vlog part 1. Yeah, exactly. If it's yellow, it means you've been spotted by cameras, because cameras you can delete the evidence and then you don't have to worry about it. If it's red, it means that you've lost the opportunity and there's no way to get it back to green. That's what happens if someone finds a body, if someone spots you like they did there. Like, that's the way that happens. But I'm not going to restart because, you know, that's not in the interest of demonstrating how this game works. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wait right here because we need the guy who spotted us, the guy with the white above his head. We need that guy's outfit. Oh, did he spot me? Okay. Well, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I pressed the wrong button, and I gave him a little whack on the head. This is not good. This is not going well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see, can I get him? Here he is. Let's get him. Oh! Let's get him down. I didn't get him. Oh man. All right. Well, since we died, let's replay. Let's try it again. Maybe I can actually get Silent Assassin this time. Damn it, man. Oh. All right, let's try it again. This time, let's not... No mistakes, all right? No mistakes this time. No mistakes. Time to get serious, all right? All right, so yeah, we're trying to go get the guy with the white above his head. Because we need to get his outfit. Because he is he's like a general, and we're just like a lowly, you know, soldier. If we get... Oh, you need to refresh the stream? All right, let me know if it fixes it. So what we're going to do now... Come up and bonk. Bonk. See you later, Mom. So... What we've done is we've knocked out these two guys, because obviously we don't want to leave any evidence left behind here. These areas where you can dump bodies, like dumpsters and whatever, you can put 2 bodies in there at any given time. So it's important to remember, if you've stashed a body somewhere, you don't want to make a mistake of not being able to put another one in there. So we're going to pick up the gun to not leave any evidence behind here. And now that we've got everything we need... Looks kind of cozy in there. Yeah, exactly. So there's Reza walking into the room. You'll notice the white is still above his head because he would still recognize us. And we'll still be recognized by a couple other guards on the map. But the reason we did this is because right in front of Reza's office, which is where the oil lamp is, there's an officer. And we don't want to alert him. So now all we have to do is we have to turn off the oil lamp and then loosen the valve on this gas canister just a little bit. There we go. Just being a little silly, being goofy. So now that that's done, for some reason when he comes in here, he doesn't notice the just like pouring gas coming out of this canister. So when he comes back in, he's gonna see the light is off, and he's gonna turn it on, and then he's gonna go kaboom. So that is the plan anyway. You'll notice I have the option to dismiss officers with this uniform, which is pretty cool. There's a an Easter egg attached to that maybe I'll show later. The AC sounds kind of odd. Yeah, it smells like propane in here. It's probably nothing. Let me just turn on this oil lamp. So now that that's done, we can actually just leave, because this is one of those things where once you get kind of good at this game, you can remember what the NPC's general pathing is, and you can understand that, you know, what their next move is going to be. So once you know what their next move is going to be, it's pretty easy to just, again, do something, let it run, let them do what they're going to do, and blow themselves up for you. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and start up the next part of this process here. Oh, I just realized I need something that I don't have. Let me go grab it real quick. I need emetic rat poison. And I could have grabbed it from inside of... Oh, he's investigating the distraction. We ready? Here we go. Kaboom! There we go. There he goes. Oh, it's so funny. Alright, it reminds me of that one Plush Bear game. What was the one Plush Bear game? What are you talking about? This game is pretty great, though, for sure. When it goes on sale, it's definitely worth it. Because you get, like, you can buy... It's actually going to be rebranded soon as just Hitman World of Assassination, because technically it's 3 games in one. But it's going to be rebranded soon to just one game, Hitman World of Assassination. Turn the AC up a bit too much. No, I turned the heat up a little too much. Got a little too hot in there. Yeah, so it's going to be rebranded as Hitman World of Assassination, and it's going to be all 3 games in one. So when that happens, when it goes on sale, I'd absolutely recommend buying it, because it'll probably only be like $30, maybe cheaper. And it's 3 full games in one, which is a lot. And especially because, like I said, you can see the replayability of this game, because, like, again, there's so much in terms of, like, ways to play through it and things to do. I am having a lot of trouble figuring out where I need to go. I know where to go next. Like, I know where the next target is, but I'm trying to figure out where the one place is that I need to go to get the rat poison. I mean, one thing I could probably do is just grab the printing schedule. And then that'll probably tell me where to go. Oh, no, it's not going to tell me where to go. Damn it, because I already killed the guy. Shit. I forgot that the mission story that's attached to that, because there's mission stories in this game too. The general idea there is that if you're having trouble figuring out, you know, how to take an approach for how to kill somebody, you can use a mission story to kind of give you guidance on what you should do, which is obviously super helpful if you're just kind of starting off and you don't know where stuff is on the map. But you learn pretty quickly. Seems like it's been making a comeback recently. Yeah, it has, for sure. Especially because in, like, I think I want to say it's like a couple weeks, but it might be a little longer than that, but I'm pretty sure it's a couple weeks. They're releasing an entirely new game mode for it that is going to implement the idea of, like, it's like Hitman but make it roguelite. Like, you're not able to, like, keep all of the stuff that you earn in the playthrough. It's basically about how far can you go with assassinating various targets, like, around the world, and it implements all of the different levels, but it's completely new targets every time, and it's, like, different approaches to take, and you can unlock, like, rewards for completing it that you can, like visual rewards that you can have in, like, a safe house. It's called Hitman Freelancer. You can look up the trailer at some point if you want, because it does look pretty cool. Okay, so the next step here is to get this mission story. So you can see mission story revealing. We're trying to get what's it called here? We're trying to get this information because we're gonna disguise ourselves as a cameraman, and then go in and take the person down. The reason I needed the rat poison is because I need to go into the cafe where this cameraman that they've hired is going to be, and I need to poison the hookah machine that he's using, so that he goes to the bathroom, and then I can give him a little bonk on the head and then steal his clothing. So here he is right here.
I'm at the lobby checking out, and I hear this big shot producer.
So I think I'm allowed in here.
I'm gonna need to see your invite. I'm gonna have to ask you to stand back.
Why am I not allowed in there? Come on, seriously? Crap, what do I do? I keep forgetting. There's a way that you can get an invite for this. I think it's from, like, that soldier in there. But there's a way to get in here. Let me see if I can do this here. I think if I go inside this person's, like, shop here, I can just go upstairs. Oh, no. I just found trespassing. That's not good. I'm not going to get Silent Assassin, which sucks. Alright. Well, we're supposed to wait on that guy to move. I just forgot he was going to sit there, though. Alright. So, yeah, the idea is that we got to get into that club and poison that hookah machine. But there's a way to get in over the top here. But, again, this guy's just sitting there being annoying. I think he moves, though. It's been a while since I've had to get up. Yeah, there we go. Now he's moving. Oh, wait. Are you gonna move? Oh no, you're just gonna sit there and inspect the ceiling a little bit. All right, very cool. Do I still have my wrench? Because I'm gonna chuck it at his head. Oh, there we go. Bonk. Give him the old bonk on the head. All right, I think we're good to take this outside. Oh, well. I think this could work once that lady turns around. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Unconscious witnesses. Uh-oh. There's a guard coming. Okay, we need to move fast. Alright. Quickly go ahead and get down here. Alright. Body found. Alright. Okay.
Officer?
How kind of you to help the soldiers with the insomnia. Yeah, exactly. I'm just helping them out. Alright, emetic rat poison. Go ahead and get that there. Alright. Now, I'm still being hunted actively by guards, so I need to go ahead and hide in here real quick. Alright, so now we're going to wait for him to get his... He's going to get poisoned because we went ahead and put the rat poison in there. Good thing I didn't put the lethal poison in there because that would have made this run even worse. Yeah, usually I'm not that bad. I'm not this bad at this game. Toilet break. Yeah, exactly. Did I pick up my wrench? No, I left my wrench behind. Oh no, I left it behind in the kerfuffle. All right, we'll go ahead and grab you here. Now, unfortunately, my outfit is compromised, but that's okay because I have a new outfit now. There we go. Now, I'm also, because I don't want to forget, I'm going to go ahead and drop this gun right here, because if I don't, you know, your disguise doesn't really mean anything if you're carrying around an AK-47 out in public. So, yeah. What an awful way to die. No, he's not dead. He's just sleeping. Legitimately, though, he is just sleeping. Like, there's two different ways of getting rid of problem individuals, shall we say. You can kill them or you can subdue them. And if you subdue them, then they go sleepy for a little bit. But in the eyes of the game, they're both the same. So like if someone goes for a little nap, or someone goes for a dirt nap, I hope you clean that AK after dropping it on the floor. Well, I'm not going to use it again, so that works out well. But yeah, whether someone is going to sleep or someone is going to sleep in the dirt, both are viewed by this game as the same thing. So if you throw someone who's knocked out into a dumpster, they're going to just stay knocked out for the duration of the game. So it doesn't really matter. Same with Cyberpunk. Yeah, I believe it is the same. Yeah, once you knock somebody out and throw them like in a freezer or whatever, they're knocked out for good. It's more just a kind of, it is kind of like a skill thing though, because it's like it's easier to just kill somebody in this game. Like 9 times out of 10, you just pop them in the head. But again, that will ruin your silent assassin rating, because it's meant to be no non-targets killed. The game I was talking about is Naughty Bear. What is Naughty Bear? That sounds familiar to me. I can't remember. Can't remember what Naughty Bear is. You have to look it up. It's actually comical. Again, it sounds familiar to me, but I will look it up because it sounds interesting.
Okay.
Alright.
Technically, Stromberg has not been convicted of any crime, so we're not allowed to ask directly about the
Now, I want to test something quickly. I'm going to save real quick, because if I leave these guys here, are they going to get mad at me?
Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Because there's the target. But I wanted to come in here to see if I could do this real quick. Okay, that worked. So now we gotta go back out and say hello.
Good evening.
Because if you go too far from your kind of like mission story, sometimes it ends up like failing. So I wanted to make sure that wasn't gonna happen.
Mr. Strandberg is ready for you. Follow me, please.
Sir.
I must say I was surprised that Consul Olander authorized this interview, adding fuel to the fire.
So the story behind this guy, because obviously each of the targets, they're all kind of related to each other in this big like organized crime ring. But the idea here is that this guy, Klaus Strandberg, smuggled like $7 billion from like Morocco back taxes. And so like the big protests going on outside are all basically because the Moroccan like private militia, which is led by that General Reza Zidane, that private militia is protecting him, and so obviously the protesters are all pissed. Yeah, so we're trying to assassinate him, and he is this guy that stole like $7 billion. So they're doing an interview right now. But we are going to give him a little bit of a kaboom. Oh, the moose? The moose is highlighted because it's actually a kill opportunity. I like how you realize that that's why. Yeah, basically it's stuff that you can kind of like interact with. So if you go up there, there's a little like winch and pulley that you can activate and drop the moose on him. You can actually do that if you want. I have to quickly save though, just because I don't want to. Actually, you know what? I'll save up top because I can reload the save from up top as well. So now they're gonna go ahead and start their interview. They're gonna get me to turn on the camera.
Okay, I think we're set. Roll when you're ready. Hey, when you got a sec, think you could do something about the lights upstairs somewhere?
So he's like, do something about the lights. So we're going to go ahead and go upstairs. We're not going to take those stairs because I think we have illegal contraband on us and they've got to like search us. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe, hold on, let me try it. because they might not need to do that. What do I have that's illegal? Oh, I have a fucking gun. Okay. Where can I drop gun?
Well, I heard he did an Ironman in Hawaii last year.
Okay, maybe I'll just drop this gun in the corner. Because if someone finds it, they'll take it to like the proper authorities. But like that doesn't really matter to me at this point because like this is going to be the end of this level. So now we just need to get frisked. This is just Skate 4. Yeah, exactly. It's just Skate 4 with guns, man. Okay, we've been frisked. So now we go up here. We'll go ahead and save real quick so I can go back out after. First things first, drop the moose.
Let me get this straight, Mr.
There he goes.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
So that's the moose elimination. and then if we reload, that's one of my favorite ones. The moose elimination is great. So if we go ahead and reload here, now we'll do the explosive. Kaboom!
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
The guard is following me like, hey, did you see what happened? I'm just like running away like, no, 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 no. I didn't see anything wrong. No, 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 no. So once that's done, now you just need to go to the exit. So there's multiple exits around the map, and you cannot suss it all. No, no, no. Just come out of the camera room, just like sneakily running by. There's multiple exits on a given map, and some of them are like unlockable exits that you have to find like a certain thing. Like one of them in this level is a consulate car from like the consulate garage, but you need to get the key in order to unlock it. So now we get some points for Drama Queen and the oil lamp. So 8,000 XP. Oh, Volatile Assassin. Mission star rating 2 stars. Oh, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. I was actually able to do one of these, this mission, one of the challenges that they have for, well, it's basically on every mission. One of the challenges they have is Silent Assassin suit only, Sasso, as it were. And the idea is that you have to complete the level as a Silent Assassin. So again, that's killing only the targets. No bodies found that aren't considered accident kills. So if you have to like dispose of somebody, you have to knock them out and then hide them somewhere. But if you kill somebody with like a toilet on their head, for example, that's considered an accident kill. So if someone sees their body, it doesn't really matter. And you can't be spotted by security camera footage, and you can't be detected either. And then suit only is that you have to do it all in the default suit that you start with. So it basically, if you start with like the regular Agent 47 suit, you have to kill both targets with just that suit, and also not get spotted by anybody, and only use what's available. There are some really easy ways to do Silent Assassin suit only though. But this one in particular, it's a little bit challenging, especially the Klaus Strandberg one. Like the guy in the consulate that we just killed. That one is a little bit tough. But Reza Zadan has a really easy Silent Assassin suit only option. Yeah. How long does it take to complete? How many hours? Loads. But it depends on what you consider complete, right? Because if you consider complete as just like get location mastery on every level, like that's not really that hard. If you consider complete as complete every single challenge in the game, yeah, it'll take you like hundreds of hours. Like it's a ton of time, because not only are there not only are there just the general missions in this game, there's also what are known as escalations, and that was the challenge. Those were the challenges I was alluding to before, that are actually challenging. I'll give you an example of one here. We'll do an escalation, and you'll see very quickly why they're so much fun, but also why they're so challenging. Your stream topic is still just chatting. Yeah, I know, because I mean, I technically am still kind of just chatting, but I'll change it real quick. I'll change it to Hitman 3. Herobrine plays Hitman 3. All right, there we go. There we go. So now we should be on Hitman 3. All right. So these are escalations, all right? So the general idea here, we're going to go in, we're going to do the Ignatiev Integrity. You'll notice level 1. So eliminate Jawad Reza with a fire accident wearing any disguise. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The easiest starting location is actually right here, just wearing the suit. So we're going to go ahead and start that. And again, we've got to use a fire accident and use any disguise. It is possible to get 5 stars on this, which means Silent Assassin. Suit only doesn't really matter. Not necessarily, unless you are not allowed to change disguises, but in this case you are allowed to change disguises. But it is possible to get Silent Assassin on all of these escalations, which seems absolutely insane until you see the way that some people do them, and then it is actually even more insane. But we're going to grab the screwdriver from there. I have done this escalation before, if you couldn't tell. You can see our target is down underground. So what we're going to do is we're going to sneak past these guards there, because we're technically in an area that we will be caught for trespassing. And then we're just going to chill here for a little bit.
Not bad, huh? I figure since no one knows about the escape tunnel, this is the easiest gig in town. I mean, all we gotta do is...
Yeah, these guys are talking about the escape tunnel.
Shit! What? Shit! I forgot to leave the all-access keycard in the parking garage. You kidding? I need to get back there before Exo tears me a new one. All right, I'll hold down the fort. Take the tunnel. It's way faster. Yeah.
Just being a little sneaky here. I'm gonna pick up the hammer, and we're gonna move around this corner so he doesn't spot us. We're gonna bonk him. And we're gonna take his disguise because we want this disguise. Now we don't really need any of his other items, and it's not gonna matter because no one's gonna see it. So then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put him in the closet. Now you stay there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come down a little bit further. And we're going to perform a little bonk on that guy as well. I don't think we technically need to do this, or we don't technically need to hide his body. Bonk. Yeah, Kyle really said bonk. We don't technically need to hide his body, I don't think, but we're going to do it anyways just for completion's sake. Alright, so now the next step here is we're going to need to bonk both of these guys. So we're going to wait until that guy goes. So he's going to go now. And instead of throwing the hammer, because he'll actually make noise if I do that, we're just going to walk up and bonk him. Now, again, we haven't killed him yet, so we do technically need to kill him with a fire accident, but bonk 3 and bonk 4, we need to kill him with a fire accident, but we haven't technically killed him yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move him right here next to this barrel of questionable materials, and then we're going to go ahead and puncture said barrel of questionable materials. Now we're going to go ahead and take out our little, our silly little silenced pistol, And boop. There we go. Goal completed. Easy. So 4 bonks, a little bit of arson, and that's all we needed. So now he's not going to notice us. We're just going to run through here nice and quick. Trying to think of what the closest exit is. I think it's this. Yeah, it is this one here. So we'll go this way. Bro, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. All right, now. Thanks, man. I will do my best to have a good stream. This is where escalations get interesting, okay? So, as the name escalation would imply, it escalates. So, there's our score there. Now you can see that you do get a little bit of location mastery, but not much because you're not completing challenges. You're just getting XP for doing certain things. So this is not a great way to get location mastery. But, as, again, the name escalation would imply, it gets worse. So now, not only do we have to do what we just did, we also have to break into the safe in the consulate basement and steal the contents. Escalation. It escalates. Yeah, make sure you take notes, man. So we have to do what we just did, but again. So that's where the fun part comes in. Now, what I am gonna do, because I think it might technically be faster, if we start in the guard disguise. Oh, did I click exit? God damn it. I hit exit. All right, let's go back. Let's go back in. Again, so I think it's better if we start with the guard disguise. Because the guard disguise, we just have to run from the opposite direction, but ultimately it prevents us from having to wait for that guy's conversation to end. We still have to be careful. We still have to give him a little bonk in order to solve the problem. But this also lets us get a crowbar real quick, which is going to be super useful for when we have to go to the consulate. Now, the best way to go here is probably down this set of stairs, because otherwise we'll get spotted by someone. So you'll notice that the targets that once were targets are now no longer targets. So there's the general right there. He's not technically a target anymore because we don't need to kill him. Now we need to be careful here because there's a guy that will spot us. So we're just going to quickly run past. You're at work, just wanted to pop in. All right, well, have a good shift, man. Good to talk to you. Check out my stream. Check out my stream schedule. I'm gonna be streaming a little more consistently now. So, if you want to pop in on another day, just take a look at what the schedule says, and you'll see what we're playing that day.
Salute to get this post. Not bad, huh? I figure since
Okay, so again, we're gonna have to do the same thing that we already did. I'm gonna go ahead and run down here and give our friend a little bonk on the head.
Don't take me.
Gave our friend a little bonk there. We're going to go ahead and dump his body in there. Now we got to be careful because the other guy that we did not bonk like we did before is still going to be on the lookout, so we got to be careful. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and get these guys prepped. So we're going to bonk. Bonk. We don't need to hide his body just yet. Now the other guy should be coming down real soon. So we'll go ahead and take care of his body real quick before he comes down here.
What's up?
There we go. Now, we don't need to hide his body at the moment because he's not going to get seen by anybody. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of work in reverse. We're not going to do the fire kill just yet because it's a little bit easier to go steal the contents from the consulate and then just kill the guy on our way back. So yeah, this guy never makes it downstairs, so it doesn't really matter. At least I don't believe he does. If he does, then he does, and that's not the end of the world, but it's fine for now. Okay, so we're not going to get spotted here, which is good. There is a security camera, so you just want to avoid that real quick. Now, once that guy passes, that's when you're going to want to go ahead and unlock with the crowbar. Oh. Oh, they are shooting at us. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Get your fucking head down!
Bonk. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I heard that bonk in high definition. I don't know why they saw me, man. Normally they're not supposed to see me from where I was. That's okay, though. Go ahead and drop. And... aw, you're joking me. Did I not... oh, crap. Can this work? Yeah, perfect. Didn't even need the screwdriver. This is alcohol addiction. Yeah, alcohol addiction is is knocking out like 4 different people and murdering one of them with fire just for a bottle of vodka. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. I love how the message hasn't made it to all the other guards yet. Like, there's so many guards around this place, but again, the message hasn't made it to them. So I'm just like, just walking through. I'm compromised, but still no guard is suspicious of me.
No, he is capital.
Alright, so ultimately not the best run in the world, but we did it nonetheless, which is what's important. What rating was that? Probably 3 stars? 2 stars? Oh, unbelievable. Alright, so that's second level of escalation. Third level of escalation is we have a new target. So now we need to kill Irfan Haidar with a shotgun. I don't know if I said that name right at all. I probably completely butchered it, but that's fine. So again, we still have to kill our friend Jawad with fire, and we still have to kill, or we still have to grab the bottle of vodka, but now we have to kill somebody with a shotgun. So let's get right to it, shall we? All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, do you know what build in Cyberpunk you're doing yet? No idea. No idea at all. I know that for my other initial playthrough I did on my one save file, I did like almost a mix between like, I did a very weird mix. I did a mix between stealth and run and gun, because I had like stealth with the the crazy blade arms, so I would just run around and like slice people and assassinate them that way. And then I also had a shotgun that I just ran around and absolutely just annihilated people with. But I don't think I'm gonna do that again, because I don't think it's I don't think it's maintainable.
Who'd you have to salute to get this post?
Not bad, huh? I figure since no one knows about the escape.
Alright, so we're gonna go down here. That's an interesting combo. The mantis blades are really cool. Yeah, they are. And that was that was like the main reason I did it too, is because I initially was just kind of going for whatever. I was doing stealth, but like not really anything concrete. And then I realized the mantis blades were like amazing. Like they're some of the best weapons overall, just because they're always with you. They don't have ammo and they do a shitload of damage. Alright, so we got my crowbar here. go ahead and bonk. And just real quick, we'll go ahead and get this guy in position so we can leave quickly after. There's the shotgun we're going to use. I've been trying to do melee and blades with Sandivist. What is Sandivistan? What is that? No, I don't want an explosive mine. I just want my crowbar so I can bonk. Oh, slow-mo stuff. Okay. Apparently they're reworking melee for a new 1.7 update. That's cool.
Alice, probably.
Okay, so now he's down, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay. So now we're in position. So I've got my shotgun now. Now you may notice the target that we have to kill is actually the oh, we have to bonk this guy. You'll also notice that you're not allowed to save in escalations, which means if you fuck up, and that's it. Makes it a lot more spooky. Bonk. So yeah, we have to bonk this guy because the other guy is going to notice if we don't do that. Alright. So yeah, again, you'll notice that the guy we have to kill is actually the guy that noticed us last time. So we have to be very sure. So I think what happened is that normally, so these guys go into a conversation. I wonder how much bonk training this guy's gone through. He's gone through all of the bonk training. Agent 47 is top bonker of his class. He's absolutely bonkers. So funny. I want to die.
General's agency to that. Once the rioting starts, I want this place a fully functioning command center. We might be here till the coup is over. You understand?
On it, sir.
Okay, so he's gonna come in here. And he's gonna stand there for a second, so we gotta be careful not to do anything there. Top bonker. He was, man. He's top bonker of his class. Alright, Irfan, walk away. So now he shouldn't talk to that guy. He should instead, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're good. So crowbar. There we go. How they didn't hear that, I don't know. Okay, the last... Ah, crap. I got spotted by the frickin' camera. God damn it. The next step here is that we've got to get him into position. And I forget exactly what the best way to do that is. One of the things that someone did was they got him in here and then blew his head off, but then they... Alcoholism. But then they hear you pretty quickly. The way that I did it was I got him distracted by moving him over here and then brought him downstairs. But that's going to be tough because there's two people. So I have to distract this guy. And then once he's distracted...
Go find out, huh?
Yeah.
Because he's going to go get it. Then once he's distracted, I've got to distract this guy. Which will bring him over here. I gotta get that guy back over. And then get that guy. Is that gonna get the right guy?
The hell was that? Go find out.
No, it's not. God damn it. I think the best way might just be to get him to go over here. Which is going to be tough.
I knew it. Think I just heard something. Hold on.
See, this is what's annoying about this. Is like, they don't have they don't have a great way, or I wonder what you can do with the motorbike. That's a good point. I wonder if maybe I can get him to investigate it. I don't know if that'll work though. Let's see. Because it might just be for like an assassination attempt, which isn't the best. Oh, I wonder actually, now that he's in there, I wonder if I could like chuck this right there. Will he hear that? No. What about if I go in the room here? Wait, do I have something on me? Yeah, I do. Is he gonna...
I'll buy you some lassi if you go and check out what that was. Okay?
Okay, so that gets him over here. So now he has to, like, get over here and, like, hear that nothing's there. And then as he's walking away, we need to throw it again. And that'll get him to hear it.
Something's going down over here. I'll be in touch.
This is kind of like the boring part of Hitman ultimately, because it's like not much is happening. You're just trying to like game the system. Oh my god, no, no.
It's me. I think I just heard something. Hold on.
Annoying, definitely. Worth getting really pissed about?
There we go. Now we're going to get him in here. Now this is where things get a little bit spooky. Oh wait, do I not have the shotgun anymore? What happened to the shotgun? Oh my god. Okay. I had a shotgun. I don't know where the hell it went. Okay, we gotta let him come in here. Shut the door. And then you guessed it. Bonk. Okay. The next step. I need the shotgun, but I don't know where the hell it went. I had it. That's not it, right? Did I just not pick it up? Was that like in a... I swear I've only done one attempt. So where's my shotgun? I didn't restart the attempt last time. Yeah, no. Or why is it here? I didn't drop it. Okay. Well, that's fine. The thing that's frustrating about this now, though, is, again, as soon as I... Bonk Batman music plays. As soon as I shoot him in the head, they're gonna all hear it and come after me. So I gotta be real careful here. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do... Oh, maybe that's why, because I dragged the body. I guess it drops the shotgun because I have the AK. Okay. Alright. Are we ready? You tell me if you're ready, man, and I'll do it. I'm waiting on your signal, man. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So there's the blast. And now we gotta run. We gotta run real fast. We gotta run real fast. We gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, we made it. Oh, man. That was real close. And because we dumped the body, they're not gonna find the body. How does the guy still have a head? I don't know, man. We ain't questioning it. We are not questioning it. And then I need my quick little gun here. Now, it sucks that I got spotted by the security cameras, because I would have actually gotten Silent Assassin on that one. Alright, we going. We moving, boys. And now it's time to escape. Easy. No, not easy. That's the problem. Very much not easy. Very much intense gameplay. Now, some of these escalations are absolutely ridiculous, though. They're fun, but they're ridiculous. Ugh. Escalation done. What was our score? 4 stars? Yeah, 4 stars, baby. GG. Oh, I got location mastery. Sick. I'm only 3 mastery levels away from the top. Oh, and then the next one is additional security cameras are present. If recorded by a security camera, delete the evidence within 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This one's actually not too bad though. Because again, if you got the last one down easily, this one's not too bad. You just have to like shoot the cameras ahead of time, and then you don't really have to worry about it too much. One of the escalations that I did, actually, you know what? I'll go back and I'll do one because I'm gonna end off this stream soon. But before I do, I'll show you the one. I'll show you the one that I did for for Paris, the Kadi paradigm. Oh wait, am I not able? Oh, I can reset it. Okay, thank God. Okay. So eliminate Liza McKenzie with a battle axe using 47 signature suit. Pacify anyone and you will fail the mission. This escalation is unbelievable. It is so difficult. All right. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I said the first time too. Once you get the hang of what you're supposed to do, it's not too bad, but it is not fun. Well, it is fun. It's fun trying to kind of figure out the pattern. I did have to look up a walkthrough for this, though. There was no way. I did the last one we were doing on my own, but this one I had to look up I had to look up a walkthrough for because it was just so ridiculous. I did try to come up with my own plan for it. It just did not work. So our target's right here, okay? The strategy here is to bump into these two to interrupt their conversation. So that way she goes to the bathroom faster because that's the only way to get her. So then what you do is you walk in here to this room and there is a battle axe sitting around the corner. So you pick that up and you can see that she's making her way to the room now. The problem is if anybody spots us, we're screwed because we are just a random guest carrying a legit battle axe around. This has to be the most mind-boggling bump ever. So now that she's in the bathroom, we just follow her in. We close the door. Bonk. There's the bonk, and then we just close the door, and then we just walk out like nothing ever happened. Yeah, that bonk is a little bit more serious than the bonk with the hammer. And then we just go ahead and leave. And that's all you gotta do. Is just, there you go. Done. Now, again, even though it's like one of the hardest escalations, the first one is really easy once you get the hang of it. And it's literally 1 minute and 38 seconds. Oh, I'm pretty sure the maximum score in this game is 200,000. So it's like, it's almost maximum score. Rank 3,325 in the world. Global leaderboards on Steam at 17,000. You know, casual. But then the next step. Look at this. So not only do we have to kill her using the battle axe and still pacify anyone and you lose the mission immediately, but we also have to kill Sheikh Salman al-Ghazali And if you vault, hang, or scale, or climb down anything, you will fail the mission. You cannot vault or do anything at all. This escalation is brutal, dude. But we gonna do it. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Because I'll show you real quick.
Step right in, sir.
I'll try and do it. If I don't do it, because mind you, I've done, because this is a 3-tier escalation. A lot of them are 5. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, this is a 3-tier escalation. A lot of them are 5. But this one is 3 because it's just unbelievable. But I've done all 3 of them as Silent Assassin suit only, which again is absolutely unbelievable to me. But I've done it. So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna grab the battle axe like we did last time, and then we're gonna waddle our way over here and just wait a sec. Okay. Someone was about to see us.
Penelope? It's Liza. Yeah, I'm X.
Bonk. So now she's been bonked. We're gonna go ahead and close the door there. Oh. Someone's gonna see us. We gotta be very careful. Oh, are they investigating? Oh, crap. No, this is a very time-sensitive mission. Well, it's not really, like, time-sensitive in the sense that, like, you literally have a time limit. It's just, like, it takes a while to get through these things, so I don't want to take too long. So I don't like when people spot me like that, because they'll come and investigate. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and unlock this door. Probably could have done that ahead of time to save myself a little bit of time. Now what you have to do is be very careful, because someone can spot you from the balcony there. It's actually our next target. But we're going to make our way down here. And we're going to go, I believe it's to this door right here. Walk past those guys. We're going to sneak past these ones too. And we're going to go through the wine cellar here. And we're going to be very careful because there's some guys here. But that guy is luckily moving on his way. So we're going to go into the stairwell. You can do it. Oh, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. My palms are sweaty, man. So we need to get up to the second floor here, which we can do relatively easily. Now this guy is crouched down, so he won't see us. We need to go past. Those guys will spot us if we're not careful. But they will just sit there and talk for a second. But what we're going to do is once they've moved, we're going to go ahead and go right here. Now, this is a really important section. See, he's being a doof and is getting alerted to the fact that we're here, which is annoying. Wait, why is he going so far? Okay. I was very concerned there for a second. I thought he was going to come around this corner. I was like, there's no way. There's actually no way. I actually think what I normally do is go the other way. But what we're going to do real quick is we're going to pop out our gun here and shoot at that camera. Because I think he moves. I think he usually walks away at some point. We just got to keep an eye out for those other guards. Oh, is Al-Ghazali on the move? Aw, crap. No, this is not going to work out well. This is not going to end well. Unless I can get him, like, right here. Okay, crime was noticed, but I did do it. So then we go ahead and we pop his body in here. This is not what you're supposed to do under normal circumstances. So be aware of that. So we gotta be careful right here. We gotta be careful because we gotta wait till that guy crouches down. What I should have done was go the other way, which is what I normally do, but I didn't because I forgot. That sucks. And then all we gotta do now, because of where we're located, the best way of kind of getting out of here, I don't even know what the best way is. I kind of forget now. I shouldn't be carrying this battle axe, though. That's one thing for sure. Because it just makes my life way more difficult. But I think one of the best ways might just be to, like, sneak out through here. Is that what it is? Yeah, there we go. So if we come out here and then go through here, we can actually just walk out normally. That's what it is. I was trying to remember. Because now we can just walk around the other side. We just have to make sure not to vault over anything. Wait. Wait, I got Silent... Oh! I got Silent Assassin! Because the guy who spotted me was a target. Let's go! Let's actually go! That's incredible, dude. Oh, that's amazing. I was not expecting that. I was like... I was fully expecting to... I was fully expecting to lose that because I was like, oh yeah, I've been spotted. But I didn't. I didn't get spotted by any of the guards. Oh, that is fucking pog, dude. Alright. Exit mission. Boom! Amazing. The last mission, or like the last part of this escalation is unbelievable. Most patrolling guards can see through all Paris disguises and 47 suits. That doesn't really matter because you ultimately don't change outfits like ever, so it doesn't really do much. You change outfits once in this final one, but I'm not gonna do that one right now because I am gonna get going. I think I've been live for about an hour and a half now. But yeah, essentially you switch out of your suit one time into a suit that like the guards don't really notice. You actually switch into the Sheik's outfit and none of the guards notice. But yeah, it's this one's a tough one, mostly because of the timing toward the end of it. But yeah, I think that ultimately the whole point of escalations is that they are tough. Like they are meant to be for like the best of the best. But yeah, it's a fun one. Well, I think I'm going to call it here, though, because, again, I've been live for about an hour and a half. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun coming back and just being able to play again. Because, I mean, like, it's been a while since I streamed, and it's been... I've missed it a little bit, you know, especially watching you, dude, like watching you play and just like interacting with you. It's been fun. So it's like I wanted to do more of that. So I'm gonna keep doing more. I'm gonna do that Heart Gold stream on Tuesday and Cyberpunk on Thursday. So tune in if you can. Be glad to have you, and I'll tune into yours when I can. But yeah, all right. I'll see you later, buddy. And anybody who's watching this VOD for whatever, I hope you have an excellent day. All right, see you later.